The Associated Press is declaring Randy Fine the winner of the special election in the District 6 congressional race. And joining me live now on Zoom is political expert John Hanley. He's a UCF professor to give us more insight on this race. John, good evening. Thank you so much for joining us. What is your reaction to the race being called for Randy Fine?
Well, I think Republicans will be breathing a sigh of relief. This is a district that has a 14-point Republican advantage. It went Trump 64-34 in November. The polling was showing it closer than that, and Fine looks like he's held on. So they'll be happy that they've been able to hold this seat and hold a little bit of the Republican advantage in the House of Representatives.
Yeah, I'm sure though some Republicans were a little bit concerned. I mean, this may come down to just single digits separating the winner and the loser. What do you think that says about the candidates?
Well, I think, Randy Fine is someone who had gained some notoriety while he was in the state legislature for some of his antics. That might have weighed against him. You hear on the campaign trail that Elon Musk is not the most popular. And so, this is a pretty solid Republican district. The Democrats, I think, are the more energized party. They're now the more educated party in the United States. So they were hoping to steal one from the Republicans, but late attention came in and was able to turn that tide and make it a solid Republican win.
Were you surprised, John, that the Democrat actually had a bigger campaign funding flowing in? We're hearing 10 times, $10 million to $1 million.
Well, I think, again, when a party loses the presidency like the Democrats did, the supporters are looking for a way to get back. And so you see a lot of these small dollar donations for whoever they can put the money towards. So Josh Weil, he's a public school teacher, so that was a good constituency for the Democrats. And so it's not surprising to see someone, receive that kind of money. It wasn't maybe the most competitive district on paper, but they were able to make it a lot more competitive than it seemed.
Yeah, and John, we have the mid-year elections coming up just next year. I mean, what do you think this is saying about, all the races there? A lot of times the party that's not in office, has a little bit of a bump in the mid-year election. Do you think that is going to happen again this year?
Well, the Republicans have such a small margin in the House of Representatives that everything kind of has to go their way in order to retain the House in 2026. And so they'll be looking district by district, including at this Florida 6th district, because for Fine to only be up 7 or 8 points on a political newcomer like Weil means that they might have to support him more in 2026. And so this is one we're going to have to watch all the way to November 2026.
All right. As we know, the AP has called Randy Fine the winner of the District 6 congressional seat. Any final thoughts, John?
Well, I think, this is an interesting one. Could Weil run again in 26? What does this mean for the other election that we're seeing in the Panhandle? The Panhandle district will give you a better sense of whether it's district-specific and candidate-specific issues related to Randy Fine, or whether this is a broader shift towards the Democrats.
All right, John Hanley, appreciate your time tonight. We appreciate you being here to talk about the special election and all the times you join us here on Fox News. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.
All right, have a great night. And thank you for joining us here on Fox Local. We will have more live reaction at 8 o'clock here on the Fox Local app, as well as on Fox 35 Plus. Then I'll join you at Fox 35 for 10 and 11. Again, breaking news tonight, the District 6 congressional seat goes to Randy Fine. Have a great night. We'll see you later.